Hello, my name is Susan Seidenberg, and I'm from the Ewing branch of the Mercer County Library System. And I'm so excited to share with you some 2020 young adult nonfiction titles. I know teens that you're inundated with information. So the titles that I will be sharing with you are going to be important, relevant, and just a good read. Let's start off with Somebody Give This Heart a Pen. The author is Sophia Thacker, and it is by Candlewick Press for grades 9 to 12. The poems vary in length from a few lines to a few pages, but they beg to be read out loud. I'd like to share one with you now. Be with yourself a moment. Be yourself for a moment. Airplane mode everything but yourself for a moment. The next title I'd like to share with you is a medical book. Actually, it's a medical textbook, and the name of it is The Medical Revolution: How Technology is Changing Healthcare. And the author is Dawn Nardo by Reference Point Press. This book zooms in on applications for improving diagnostic outcomes. There are massive breakthroughs in medication and healthcare. Read this book and find out what are the advances in nanotechnology, in which doctors heal by injecting microscopic particles into the body. This book is a must for 2020. I've talked about it in the 1-minute book review, and I'd like to reiterate how important it is to read. It is found in print, ebook, playaway. There's books on CD on this, and e-audio. Yes, it's stamped. And the authors are Jason Reynolds and Dr. Ibram Kendi. The publisher is Little Brown Publishing, and it's really for grades 7 to 12 or ages 12 to 18. This is a remix from the adult book stamped from the beginning. And the dust cover says, this is not a history book. This is a book about the here and now. A book to help us better understand why we are where we are. A book about race. Racist ideas are woven into the fabric of this country. And the first step to building an anti-racist America is acknowledging America's racist past and present. I read it in the young adult edition. The adult edition is 600 pages. Thank you, Dr. Kendi and Jason Reynolds, for this marvelous book. The next book I'd like to talk to you about is Challenge Everything. The author is Blue Sanford. This author is only 17 years old, and she's the coordinator of Rebellion Youth, which is located in London. She advocates that teens should combat big businesses by boycotting, petitioning, and use your conscientious consumption when you're buying beauty products, food, when you do fashion clothes and travel. She urges teens to participate in protesting and striking, and of course, nonviolent protest. The question that I want to ask you teens is, question what you've been told, choose your own morals, and know that your opinion matters. Another title, Curious Creativity, Advice and Encouragement for the Creative Life by Sarah Czar. The publishing company is Beaming Press. And this is an activity book. It can be very scary to create something. So before you can even work on your craft, you have to feel good about yourself. Face down the fear of messing up or looking silly. The perfectionism that keeps you from even starting, and the negative voices inside your head that say you don't have anything valuable to offer. Well, teens, you do. You do have something valuable to offer. So, do some of these activities in the book. The next one I'd like to speak to you about is the Selfcompassionate Team by Karen Bluth, and the publisher is New Harbinger Publications. It's for ages 12 to 18. It's a mindfulness book. Karen Bluth says, are you kind to everyone but yourself? Go beyond yourself and the criticism and just be you. She gives you, the author, fun everyday exercises to practice this, to practice having confidence. That leads me to Lady Gaga's new book, and that is Changing Kindness, Stories of Kindness and Community. Well, Lady Gaga and her mother started a foundation, and it's called Born This Way Foundation. And it is a foundation for teens to make kindness cool and to validate your emotions. How do you do that? Well, there's support groups for transgender people. You could also feed the public with edible foods, for instance, what the restaurants throw away. So check out this book. It's really for grades 10 to 12. And the author is Feewell and Friends. I'm going to talk about a memoir right now. Do you know what the difference between a memoir and a biography? Well, a memoir covers one specific aspect of the writer's life, and a biography usually chronicles all the events of your life. The name of this title is The Cat I Never Named, a true story of love, war, and survival by Amra Sabik L. Reyes for grades 7 to 9. And it's published by Bloomsbury Children's Books. Well, our author is a Muslim woman who, during 1992, lived through the Bosnia genocide. And she lived through it with her family and a stray calico cat. This team, against the backdrop of war, was determined to get an education, maintain her friendship, and find her first love. Check it out. Hey guys, in today's world, I need to include this title, Cryptocurrencies and the Blockchain Revolution. It is by Brendan January, and the publisher is 21st Century, and it's really for grades 8. This author, Brendan January, is a New Jersey writer. She diagrams sidebars and facilitates understanding of digital money and computers. There is a shortage of coins. Maybe in your time we will have all digital currency. This is the time I would like to stop and tell you that we also have books that are on our website, www.mcl.org. And if you go into eLibrary New Jersey, there is virtual displays. And some of the titles are A Book a Day Keeps the Monsters Away, or another display, New Stuff in Sci-Fi, Life as We Know It, Garden State Awards for Teens, Catch Your Attention Reads, First Love, Tough Topics, and Adorkable. So check out the online ebooks and e-audio from eLibrary New Jersey. Also, Hoopla has ebooks and movies and music. So please check out our wonderful e-collection. Now, for YNF books, they, of course, use the Dewey Decimal System. And I have a chart here, which I'll show you. But if you're looking for more information on some tough topics, check out these call numbers and ask one of the wonderful youth service librarians or reference librarians for help on the topic that you're searching for. And let me just show you. So if you want to do Black Lives Matter, you might check out 305.86. Remember, no question should go on unanswered from a librarian. Okay, I have some hardcover books that I want to show you. And this one is You Do You, Figuring Out Your Body, Dating and Sexuality. Now, this book is written by Sarah Merck, and it's published by the 21st Century Books, an imprint of Lerner Publishing Group. And the readers can learn about sex, sexuality, human reproduction and development, birth control, gender identity, health communication, dating, relationships, and breakups, the importance of consent, safety, body positivity, and healthy lifestyles, media myths, and more. So check out this. It's a wonderful book, and I got the description right from the publisher. This is a must for school. It is Chris Anderson. He is the author. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Well, if you have trouble with public speaking, take this crash course by reading this book. It will give you confidence and courage and skills to make your presentation wonderful. And I have another book about Black Lives Matter, and it's by Zeta Elliott. It's called Say Her Name. It's a poetry book, and the publisher is Disney. And Zeta Elliott, she refers back to the writer Zora Neale Hurston. And Zora says, if you are silent about your pain, they will kill you. And said you enjoyed it. So, I would like to share a poem that not Zora wrote, but Zeta wrote. And here it is. It's called Appetite. It only has 2 lines, but it speaks volumes to me. Sometimes I eat my rage, and sometimes it eats me. Check out a lot of haiku poems in this book. And my last book, The Self-Love Revolution by Virgie Tofar. The publisher is Instant Help Books, which is an imprint for New Harbinger publishers. This book will help you celebrate what makes you unique and powerful and build real, lasting body empowerment and not compare you to movies or the social media or magazines. Instant Help Solution Series. Check it out. I spent some time with you today. I enjoyed sharing the titles, and I hope you check it out, and I hope you ask some questions. Thank you very much.